Bum, bum, bum. Yo, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Rebels Cap, aka yes, another day talking about the stock market, cryptos, yeah, man, and everything just to make it simple for everyone to understand. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's fucking go. So today it's the 2026. Overall, the futures have rebounded as investors balance critical corporate milestones and major micro indicators such as geopolitical. So that U.S. and Iran situation, basically, the market remains highly sensitive to developments right there, right? So anything that might pop off, like if there was like just that one bomb that was hit, that hit on anything actually, it's still gonna affect the news today. Yeah, man. Overall, what's been happening is the House has noted a right, but Iran officials countered that direct talks have stalled and added a friction emerged after the U.S. administration demands a war-related compensation, and overall, that has affected oil prices. Right, oil prices obviously now sitting at yeah. So yeah, let me just show you here commodities. So yeah, man. Overall, the VIX today is down, and the US dollar is higher due to those news. Yeah, man. So as you can see here, gold is higher, silver is higher, copper is higher, platinum is higher, oil is higher, even higher actually. Today is sitting at $88. Crude WTI is sitting at $83. Natural gas is down. Heating oil is up today at $4.2. All because of this US and Iran war that has been happening for a couple of months now. I tell you guys, this thing is not going to stall for at least another year. Yeah, at least another year of war. But then we're not going to see any whatsoever. Yeah, man, that's what's happening there in general in terms of the uncertainty in the stock market. And then, as you can see here, the US dollar. The US dollar today is up today, playing at $99.91, a little 0.1. And funny enough, the fear index today is down, meaning that, yeah, man, the stock market will rebound. They were down initially, but yeah, man, it will rebound eventually. VIX is now playing $15.37. There we go. So that's down as well this week, meaning that people are basically selling. Sounds like selling. That's what's been happening. So go, bro. So I'm there, and then moving on to crypto bros. So yeah, man. Overall, commodities are higher because of the uncertainty. So people don't know what to buy in terms of like stocks. People are confused. People who have like big money though, they're like kind of confused what to buy. So yeah, man, the commodities are most like over like 35 because of also terms of like some sort of like that we're experiencing. People normally buy, people who are over 35 to like 65, they might buy commodities like something they can feel in terms of uncertainty times. But it's not necessarily uncertainty, it's still so yeah, man, it seems like people find it that we are overvalued. So things are very expensive right now. Yeah, man, that's what's happening there. And then overall, PPI, and crude oil that we will be waiting from Wednesday until Thursday. And then overall, in terms of like the non-farm payroll reports, which shows you how many people were hired and fired, and just a picture of generally what's going on. So non-farm payroll on Friday, 3,000 jobs. So these inflation will be a metric to the Federal Reserve, like your Kevin Walsh, to persist in geopolitical oil volatility and has risen global bonds higher. For example, the 10-year is currently sitting at 4.37, right? Yeah, so overall, this uncertainty has been increasing the bonds in general. That's what's happening there. And then going to I'm just going to skip these cryptos for now and go to United States. So overall, in terms of earnings report, what companies have to report after every 4 months, everyone is yeah, I mean, probably at the highest terms, like most people won't miss their earnings. So yeah, overall, they all add high. The structure shows that corporate earnings are basically at an all-time high in terms of like 89% of them are all gonna beat. And then like your major cap companies like your Apple, Facebook, Amazon, and also SpaceX today did their first corporate earnings going public. Should we say SpaceX, the guy currently one of the most richest, according to Elon Musk. Um, one of the richest to be at this point. So yeah, man, he reported earnings today. The stock up 5%. I just get miss. So yeah, man, of public offering, it was at 150. 150. So as you can see here, uh, duh, 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 duh. Okay, so yeah, man, here he reported so far $7.8 billion versus the forecast of 6.81. So yeah, man, overall not so bad, not so good. So yeah, man, ever since this thing has gone public, it's gone down even more. So yeah, man, it's gone down even more because of yeah, man, how rich can you still go? And then in terms of as well artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence companies, let me see here, like your Nvidia announced a cornerstone partnership with 6 global banking institutions. But this one should be higher today due to those news. So, yeah, man, 6 banking institutions. That was a weird one, including the KKR. That was a weird one. I didn't know those brothers actually support um, Nvidia. The KKR, if you know, it's like one of the big investors on Wall Street. They invested in almost like everything. Yeah, man. Overall, with six global banking institutions to initiate a financing platform aimed at raising $500 billion in a private third-party capital, specifically tailored for AI infrastructure building. So yeah, man. So it seems like India is the one that's going to help the United States become like the powerhouse of AI at this point. So yeah, man, KKR. It's the KKR that's in this Blackstone, BlackRock. Yeah, those are like one of the top three. When they say like United States, yeah, it's when if you want to spend money, yeah, man, I think they're going to use Nvidia now to become one of the biggest leaders in terms of now China in general. Yeah, man, that's what's happening there. And then moving on to your the cryptos. Let me see here. So overall, a couple of cryptos are high, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two most traded currencies in the world, are down today. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is down by 0.47, Ethereum is down by 0.38%. Ether is up today in correlation to those two being down. So yeah, man, Ether, when these two are down, it goes higher normally. So yeah, man, and then the Bitcoin exchange is up today, just probably because of they might be reporting earnings. USDC is down, XRP is down, Solana down, Tron, which is a crypto exchange as well, it's up today. Hyperliquid is down today, and then the Dogecoin, Mr. Elon Musk's favorite coin, is up by 1%. Dogecoin is one of those coins where every time Elon Musk tweets something, it goes higher. And you don't know when that is because he said he wanted to use Dogecoin as a form of currency when he's on the moon. I'm not sure about which planet exactly, but yeah, man, he wanted to use that specifically on a different planet as in a form of exchange. The way we'd use the US dollar to exchange in different countries, basically. So yeah, man, that's his plan there. So that's about it in terms of the crypto bros. And then moving on to currencies. Currencies. So this one is not so bad as well. This one is not so bad. The dollar today is higher. Just the not that high, but it's just slightly higher today due to the uncertainty. People use the US dollar in terms of like a form of exchange around the world. Form of exchange and a sort of like a store of wealth as well. So yeah, you can see here the US dollar is down. The Japanese, no, not the Japanese, the British pound to the US dollar hasn't moved. The US dollar to the Japanese yen is up by 0.4%. The US dollar to the Swiss franc is up by 0.10. The US dollar, no, the Aussie dollar to the US dollar is up by 0.05. And then the euro to the British pound is down by 0.4. And the US dollar to the Canadian dollar is down by 0.020%. And then the euro to the Japanese yen is down by 0.8. So yeah, man, that's what's happening there. Nothing interesting. So yeah, today the biggest currencies winner is the US dollar to the Swiss franc, and then the Australian dollar to the US dollar, and then the US dollar to the Japanese yen, and then the British pound to the dollar. So those are the biggest winners today. Yeah, man. And then moving on to the bonds market, which is also known as the credit market. So what's been happening there is this inflation story that's pushing higher these these yields. Yields are the returns basically. So yeah, man, some uncertainty times. So the 30 years playing at an all-time high at 5.2%. The 10-year as well at 4.6%. 5-year playing at 4.3, and then the 2 years playing at 4.2. So yeah, man, that's what's happening there in terms of the stock market. Sweet, short, and simple. So yeah, man, today I wanted to run through a couple of stories. On Wall Street is the Luigi case. The Luigi case is the guy who killed Brian Thompson. Brian Thompson at that time was the CEO of United Health. So what's happening is today it was the court date, and Luigi's lawyers are pleading for insanity, more or less. So they need to prove that he was insane. So basically, they're trying to make him not go to the death penalty, basically, because by the time this kid comes back, bro, he'll be so old. Luigi Malone. Here's the kid here. Luigi Malone. So yeah, man, he's the one. Luigi Nicholas Mahone is an American man accused of killing the CEO United Health Care. He was shot and killed in New York City on December the 4th, 2024. So yeah, man, a nationwide manhunt. So they arrested him in a different town, basically. So yeah, man, the reasoning behind why he killed him was a fascinating one. It's an interesting one. So by the way, Luigi as well created a meme coin. After they found out who he really was, that meme coin went to 1 million, dude. He started a meme coin, right? And then as soon as the police really found out who the boy was, his meme coin went to 1 million, dude. He literally made $1 million. Yeah, but now the problem is, by the time he comes out of jail, no one is gonna remember his name. If he does go to jail. Yeah, man. Best case scenario, depending on how good his lawyer is, I highly doubt he's gonna go to a mental health institution. Highly doubt that shit. Yeah, man. I just wanted to show you, like, this is a fascinating story in terms of like the reasoning behind it is weird. So he had Luigi had grew up with a back problem, right? Right, and that back problem was never solved as a child. So he's always blamed these healthcare companies for like making money and not actually fixing the patient's problems. So with that counter, he's been reading books for in healthcare, right? He's been reading books, and yeah, man, he's been going against these guys for a decade. He thinks that care is running more of like a cartel. They're more like a cartel. They don't give a fuck. They charge whatever the price is, and you have to pay for it. For example, if you were to look at the treatments for cancer, The prices are around like $200,000, dude, just to save your life. Like they monopolize the shit. So yeah, um, made him angry. Him and his proteges who have the same ideas in terms of the situation. So yeah, man. Before he shot Ryan Thompson, he had to find out which healthcare company dominates in terms of influence, right? Then he found out that United has the most influence in terms of the healthcare industry, right? This guy stopped the CEO for so many days until he actually found him in New York City, where he got the chance. He got the chance to back in 2024. His injuries, his back injuries, he blamed it on people like Brian Thompson. So yeah, man, that's what the reasoning behind it, so that they have a health, they're running more of a healthcare monopoly, and yeah, they're making it like a cartel. Just whatever they can to make money at this point, not to actually fix the problem. So yeah, man, that was the reasoning behind it. We found it. So yeah, man, his lawyers are fighting for him in terms of him to be like a more of a case, and yeah, man, attempted murder type of charges, because now he might be serving life in prison over the time he comes out on good behavior. Yeah, man, he'll be able to be barely walking by the time he comes out. So yeah, man, that's one of the big stories that in terms of today we have to revisit, right? And another story I wanted to go into was the one for. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. There was a story for this kid by the name of what's his name? Leopold. Leopold is a investor. Uh, Leopold. The, wait, let me just try to find him. So yeah, man, he's been top of the news these days. Cause he was running a hedge fund. Leopold was running a hedge fund worth like billions of dollars. Talking about like this kid was running like um so that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Because remember there was a Fed meeting that happened on the first week of August. About the Fed keeping the rates or cutting, right? How this kid found out that from an insider that he trusted very well, that the Federal Reserve, the new Federal Reserve, was gonna cut rates. Somehow he had convictions that were gonna cut rates, right? And then he lost close to $1 billion from that debate. Now Kevin Walsh didn't cut. If you saw the video, he didn't cut the rates, so now he lost like $30 billion, and this guy is only 25. He's only 25. 25. This kid had more money than God. Yeah, man, that's the um. He's a 25-year-old AI researcher and a hedge fund investor. A member of the OpenAI actually. So he went viral in 2024 after publishing an essay titled situational awareness, the decade ahead, which outlined the rapid progress towards artificial general intelligence, right? He substantially launched an AI focused hedge fund called Situational Awareness, and then powerhouse, right? He has AI, he has the hedge fund, he has the dream money. Who funded this kid? Made money? How did he get that money? Listen, that's half of people, half of the population has never achieved, dude. Which is make money before you're 30. This guy killed it. Yeah, man, he killed it, dude. So yeah, man, this is happening. This is the kid. This is the kid. Apparently, he's some sort of like a quant genius. So yeah, man, everyone is talking about this kid. So yeah, so situational awareness is one of those AI AI companies that are funded by like billionaires, like your BlackRock, Vanguard, and etc. Right? So what happened now, just now in July 2026, the situational awareness suffered a catastrophic meltdown, plunging from $45 billion to roughly $10 billion in a matter of days, right? Wiping out $35 billion in assets, right? So the loss was secured by a combination of high conviction concentration and extreme financial leverage. Man, this guy borrowed up to 400% from Wall Street banks to amplify his market bet, right? Since ever since that, he was wrong on the Kevin Walsh. He was also wrong on a couple of companies. He leveraged long on companies called the XK, Hydronex, Nubis Group, CoreWave, Micron, and Sunnydex, right? So those companies were the top 2025, 2025 new time highs until March 2025. March 2025, they started losing a lot of money, especially this SKX, Nubis. People were just sick and tired of hearing about hyperscalers, memory companies, AI. So what happened is the AI companies and the hyperscalers started to lose a lot. So now people already he borrowed a lot of money to try to reach to 100 billion. Losing 45 billion and be left with 10 billion. Money, whatever, bro, whatever. So much as a young lad, he achieved a lot. Shout out to him, man. I think he might come back. Eventually, he might come back from this. Eventually, hopefully, he might come back into this. And yeah, man, make more money and make a lot more money. So I just wanted to find out. I just wanted to find out who actually gave him money, dude. He probably got it at what? 20? So yeah, man, that's what happened there. So he was just over leveraged. He just bought a couple of more companies with more debt. So yeah, man, that's what happened. So in July 2026, a meltdown caused these significant AI stocks to shred by more than 35%, right? So yeah, man, 35%, that's a lot of money, dude. So this guy was like at like 40, or probably he was probably got in with all of he probably got in with a lot more money. But yeah, man, shout out to him, dude. Shout out. I think he might come back, but this time whoever he listened to, he's not gonna listen to them again, because clearly he listened to someone, and then like that kind of worked against his disadvantage. It worked out quite badly for him at the end. So yeah, man, that's what happened there. He was over leveraged 400%. So it's like one of those things now. It's like I have 10 billion, then I borrow another 10 billion, then I borrow another one. Just to make a good 100 billion, and then obviously investors gonna be happy. But yeah, man, that's what happened here. So the people who are backing him are Silicon Valley tech founders, Patrick and John Colson. So the CEO, co-founders of Strap, right? Everyone knows Strap. Nate Friedman, which is the GrabHub CEO and the Meta platform AI product leader. Daniel Gross, which is a prominent AI investor and entrepreneur. And then a couple of billionaires from Wall Street, which is Dan, I don't know who's that. The co-founder of D1 Capital Partners, Neil, the venture capitalist from Green Oaks, Carpedia, the co-founder investment of XN, Ferrano Diwan, oh, the former head of the public equities at Tiger Global Management, and then Graham Duncan, which is the founder of East Rock Capital. Oh, okay. And then also obviously Jane Street as well was into this kid as well. So it was like mostly like individuals that were investing in him. Interesting. Very interesting. He had like also mostly he had like AI believers who invested in him. Wow. Amazing, dude. That's amazing, bro. But yeah, man, that's about it today on the 11th of August 2026. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go.